Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, the Purple Fairy Tarot. I actually started the reading already, and then I realized that I did not press record when I started with pile number 1. Thankfully, I did not get like too deep into the reading. I realized soon enough, but man. Yeah, anyway, so I'm redoing it again. So today we're gonna look at your next partner / future partner, you know, like however you want to, just like your next person. We're specifically looking at the next energy, but we're not looking at just a person, you know, like we're looking at someone that you're going to have a long-term, healthy, loving, balanced relationship with. Okay, we're looking at someone who's going to be good for you, you're going to be good for them, you're gonna make each other happy, you're gonna feel so in love, and, you know, all that, you know, sunshines and rainbows. We're looking at that sort of energy, you know, like, we don't want negativity in here, like, no. We're looking at the next person that you're going to be happy with. A healthy, loving relationship. Okay? That's what we're looking at today. And we're specifically, you know, we're being nosy today, basically. We're gonna look at where are they in life right now. So, like, what are they dealing with right now? And that, you know, like, honestly, anything could come out, like family, work. Are they in a relationship right now or not? Because we're being nosy, you know, like whatever comes out, comes out. Or like their spiritual journey. We're looking at that rather than like their physical location, because that's going to be different for everyone, and I don't want to get into the specifics like that. And also by looking at like what they're dealing with right now, where are they at? We're going to get a little bit about their personality, right? Because by how they're going about life and stuff like that, you are going to pick up on like some personality traits, obviously. Did I want to say anything more? I think not. So, we have 4 piles that you can choose from, and I know there were photo cards on the thumbnail. I'm gonna place them on top of the piles in a bit. But before, if you want to choose without the photo cards, because I know they can be a little bit like misleading for some of you. So, yeah, anyway. So this is pile number 1. This is pile number 2. Pile number 3. And pile number 4. So, if you don't want to see the photo cards up close, then you can just pause this here and meditate on the cards, see what pile you're most drawn to, or you can go by the thumbnail. You can go by the timestamp. Also, before I put the photo cards on top of the piles, I don't mean to say, and I want to make this very clear, I am not saying that the person on the photo card is your next partner. That is, look, I'm not gonna feed your delusions, okay? That's not what we're doing here. Like, I'm using the photo cards more so to, like, help you pick a pile. And also, I'm gonna, like, I wrote down some messages yesterday, because I pre-shuffled your oracle cards yesterday. You know, I wrote down some messages that I got from the photo card, so we're technically using them as, like, an oracle card. So I'm gonna put them on top of the piles right now. So here are the photo cards, same as before, pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now, before you start coming for me, that there's only 1 pile that got female photo card. I don't actually have photo cards of a girl group other than the girl group Purple Kiss. Like, apart from this one girl group, I only have photo cards of like either boy groups or bands. So there's that. And also, we're not looking at gender here. Okay, like choose. These are just meant to represent like the energy, the vibe, You know, these are not meant to be like, oh, because I'm looking for a woman, I'm just gonna choose pile 3. You know, like that's not how it works. You know, I haven't looked at like these 3 piles. I obviously already looked at this one. But like, I don't know, maybe we pick up on more feminine energy from one of the guys and we pick up on more of the masculine energy from the girl, you know? Like, just ignore the gender here, okay? Ignore it. This is a general reading. A lot of you may be watching this. Just, yeah. Anyway. Also, if I'm describing something that does not sound like someone you would want to be with, that is completely okay. Like, you can choose just a different pile, or this is just not your reading, you know, like, don't stay in an energy where you don't feel comfortable and safe, okay? If you don't want something, you have free will. You can just say, no, I don't want that, and walk away, okay? Okay, so once you have chosen your pile, I shall see you in your reading. Hello, Pile 1, welcome to your reading. I had to double check if I'm still recording because I'm traumatized after starting your reading for like 10 minutes and then realizing that I did not press record. Anyway, so I'm gonna look at your oracle cards after I talk about the photo card. So your photo card is this. What I was getting from this photo card is that your person, like, loves every single color. Like, they don't have just, like, one favorite color. They, like, the next week, they're gonna be like, oh, that's not my favorite color anymore. You know, like, one day you ask them, oh, what's your favorite color? And they're like, oh, it's pink. And then the next week, they're like, oh, I've been actually really loving orange this week. And then the next week, it's like green. You know, like, they just love all the colors of the rainbow. They, you know, they don't discriminate. All colors are beautiful to them, which is just adorable. I love that. Another thing that I was getting was that they're really gonna enjoy kissing you. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Also, this is gonna sound a little random, but I was getting that this person, like your person, either has sorry about that. They either have like one specific friend that's like their long distance bestie, and this bestie is like from a different country than them, you know? Like, they have to FaceTime to see each other because they would have to, you know, like, travel by a plane to see each other. It's either that or this person has like a big social circle and they have a lot of friends that are actually like from a different country than them or from a different culture than them, you know, something like that. I'm just getting that this person has multicultural friend group. And they think you're really pretty. Oh, that's so sweet. They're so adorable. Your person is adorable. I mean, they may not seem like they are adorable to other people, but then when they're with you, they're gonna be really adorable. Yeah, okay, so that's all I'm getting from the photo card. I'm gonna show you your oracle cards now. So I have this dragon card, which is, you know, like in this deck, basically the dragons depicted here work kind of like deities. And so what this card represents here is like the dragon that's looking after them right now. And you have this one. I don't necessarily know how to pronounce that. Arcturus. I don't know. But this is a dragon that like brings peace and helps you to let go of like negative energies and helps to bring more like high vibrational stuff into your life. Then the next card, I know this is technically like an advice card, but I wanted to pull from this deck for this reading. And you have something that I don't know if I feel like I might need to cover that because, you know, You know what platform you're watching this on. Actually, let me show you up close. So we have waxing gibbous, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It is okay to change direction. And then this is like to represent their energy. That was sort of the vibe with this, but something else might or may not come through. And this was actually in reverse. I feel like I might have put it back here the wrong way, but it was in reverse before when I like first started your reading, but now it's in the upright. Now, just because this says female, that doesn't have to mean that the person that this person is a female, you know? Like, we're not looking at gender here, okay? Before you start coming for me for this card, I bought this when I first started doing tarot card readings, like, a long time ago, and I did not know that this is not the original. Like, I know that this is, like, the fake version of the cards. Please don't come for me. I am, you know, I'm saving up money so that I can buy the real one, but whatever. We're gonna look at these two cards, like, in a moment, because I want to talk about, these three first. I don't know if I should keep the photo card here or here. I don't know, I kind of feel like I want to keep this one here, so I'm just gonna, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it looks nice, but yeah, whatever. So, actually, let me put this in reverse and then I'm going to talk about why. So the feeling that I was getting from your person is actually that they're going through a bit of a spiritual awakening, I guess. But, it's kind of like in minor ways. It's a lot more internal than external, you know? Like, a lot of stuff is going on within them that for a lot of people may not be that noticeable on the outside, basically. I was getting the sort of energy that they have been stagnant a lot in their life. Oh, another thing that was coming out from the photo card that I completely forgot, that's coming back to me now, is that this person, your person, worked so hard to where they're at. Like, or they are right now working really hard to, like, get to their goal, basically. And, but anyway, that's just a message that was coming through that I got reminded of. But anyway, so, like, your person has been stagnant in their life. And because they got a little comfortable and now they're kind of realizing that it's boring them a little bit and that they want to move forward. But I don't think it's like in a major way where it's like, oh, they're changing their career, they're moving continents, you know? I don't feel that. I feel like it's in, like, less obvious but just as significant ways. You know, like, for example, for the past, I don't know how long, and this is just an example, so this might not obviously resonate with everyone, but for example, they've been saying for a really long time that they don't like coffee, and all of a sudden they started drinking coffee recently, you know? Or they were very adamant, like, oh, my bedroom needs to be this light blue color because it's relaxing, it's calming, it helps me sleep. And recently they decided to, like, paint their walls, and it's not light blue, it's like a different color, you know? So it's small ways like this, but it's actually, you know, like, it seems like it's minor things, but in reality, it's like their energy field is changing a lot, you know, because they're letting go of things that were not actually, like, you know, serving them, you know. And they're letting in things that are more beneficial, you know, like they're becoming less rigid in some of their opinions. And yeah, so I think your person is not like going through like major changes in the 3D, but they like there's a lot of changes that are very sensitive that are happening inside them, and they don't really want me to talk about it that much. And with the waxing gibbous saying it is okay to change direction, I feel like that is something that your person is realizing, like, oh, it is okay for me to change my opinion on something. And yeah, that's beautiful. I love that for them. They're adorable. I find them adorable. I think you will too. And now, about the female in reverse, okay? I think that for a while they've been, like, kind of in a distorted feminine energy, and they're turning it back, and they're, you know, owning their feminine side. And again, this doesn't have to be a woman, this could be a man, this doesn't have to be a man, this could be a woman, you know, like, we're not looking at that, we're just looking at energies. I just feel like they're learning, you know, they're unstagnating themselves, and they're learning to receive stuff, like, in a healthy way. You know, they're not forcing things, they're not just waiting for life to happen to them, but I feel like they're really owning their feminine energy now than they were before. I feel like that's what this card is talking about. Yeah, they're working on themselves a lot. And I feel like it's also kind of unintentional. I feel like they didn't one day just decide that this is something that they're going to do. I feel like gradually they got into that sort of energy. And yeah, I'm not going to say that they were unhappy before. They were like content, but now they're on their way to happiness, if that makes sense. And yeah, I think that's really beautiful. I just find them, I find them adorable, and they don't like me calling them adorable, actually. Okay, never mind. Moving on. So this, I wanted to see more so like about their personality or their relationship to love. Like, we'll see what comes out here. So let me actually drink, because I've been talking so much. So these cards, I just got these yesterday and I'm so happy about that. Anyway, so you have intuition, and again it came out in reverse, and I immediately put it like this. And you see purple here. Love it. I'm so excited about this reading. Before I turn this one over, I just want to say, I feel like this is exactly what's happening to this person, you know? Like, I feel like their intuition was blocked. I feel like they were in a distorted feminine energy. And I feel like there's some sort of divine timing in place as well, you know? Where now is just the time where they're, you know, getting into that feminine energy, getting into that receptive energy, but making it healthy, you know? And I feel like because they were a bit stagnant, a bit rigid in their opinions, their intuition was also a little bit blocked. And now that they're, you know, changing some of their habits, realizing that they don't have to have the same opinion as they did some time ago, and realizing that they don't actually have to have opinions on some things at all. Their intuition is coming back, or they're realizing that they have one, even. You know, like, their third eye is opening. It's beautiful. just wanted to mention that in the book, because I wanted to see what the book has to say about this card, the number 44 could be significant, or the number 4, or the number 8. And this card, I believe, was on the page in the book 87. So numbers 8, 7, 87, 78, 4. Yeah, I'm sensing the number 4 strongly. Yeah. Actually, I just got a message about the number 4 because 4 to me is stability, right? I feel like this person is getting a better sense of self, like a more stable sense of self. I feel like they've just been, I feel like throughout their teenage years, I'm getting throughout their teenage years, they got, they took on other people's opinions and thought that they were their own opinions, and now they're realizing, wait, that's not actually my opinion. I didn't think about that well enough to actually have that sort of opinion. And now they're getting a more stable and grounded sense of self. And I feel like even if you met before this person went through this spiritual awakening, you know, went on this spiritual journey, I feel like you two would have still been attracted to each other. I feel like you two still would have chosen each other. But I feel like now, because I don't think you know each other yet, I think you don't know each other in the 3D as of the time of you watching this video. And I feel like I think you're gonna take this person by a storm, actually. I feel like this person is gonna be so surprised that you entered their life. But anyway, I think that now that they've gone on this spiritual journey, you're gonna, like, relationship with them is gonna be easier. Yeah. I don't know how to explain it better, but like, yeah, I'm just getting the sense that, you know, your relationship would have still been good even if this person didn't go on this spiritual journey. But I feel like they were meant to go on this spiritual journey, and I feel like they were meant to go on it now. But you know, with this spiritual journey being in place, I feel like the relationship is gonna be better than it would have been if the spiritual journey didn't happen. And yeah, I feel like this person's angels and spirit guides are like really looking over them, and they're like really proud of them. They're like, oh my god, they're doing such a great job at rediscovering themselves. Like, we're so proud of them. Yeah. And they're protecting them from bad people and bad things to happen. I feel like this person is, like, this person's spiritual team is really, like, working hard to not let, like, bad things to happen to this person. Which is really beautiful. Yeah. So finally, we're gonna look at this card. Oh, strength. Oh, oh wow. Yeah, not only your spirit guide, oh, actually, maybe your spirit guides might be looking over this person as well. Because you are here, so I feel like your spirit guides are onto this connection. They're working behind the scenes to make it happen. But there is this strength card. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely getting the sense that your person is working on themselves, on their inner world, to, working on their boundaries as well, actually. You know, getting a better sense of self, getting a more rooted sense of self, and they're, you know, growing and becoming this beautiful tree, you know. I feel like this is somehow like springtime for them. You know, I'm just seeing a tree grow and have flowers, and it's beautiful and vibrant, and this actually makes me really happy. Yeah. Also, I just noticed the moon on the strength card, and I'm sensing that I'm not being shown how, but I'm sensing that moon cycles are somehow important. You know, like look at when is going to be the next, I'm hearing the next full moon, but the next full moon, not the next full moon, like the next full moon, but also the next, when is the moon transitioning into your moon sign? Okay, so like if you look up your birth chart, your moon may be in, I don't know, Aries, Gemini, Leo, and look up when moon is entering those signs next, and I feel like that's somehow going to be important. And then half the cycle after that. So the next full moon, when is the next full moon going to be? When is your next what is, oh my god, I don't know why I'm struggling so much with explaining this, but you know, the next time the moon enters your moon sign, the next full moon, and the half of the moon cycle after that. I don't know what that means, but it's coming through. Maybe it's important to someone. Well, it probably is because I'm saying it. But yeah, somehow the moon cycles and the moon phases are important. So just look up moon phases from the next full moon I'm hearing. And I it doesn't make sense to me, but I'm hearing that it's gonna make sense to you. So I'm just gonna leave that there. I'm not getting anything else, but I just, their higher self came through and they told me to tell you that they're gonna be really grateful for you. Yeah. They're gonna be really grateful that they were able to have you in this lifetime, you know? Like, they're gonna be really grateful for you. Because I think that somehow you're also going to help them on this spiritual journey. And their higher self is coming through to say that they're really grateful that you were able to help them and that they were able to love you. Yeah. That's all I'm getting from the oracle cards. And this reading is already quite long. But I wanna see if we can get anything from the tarot about when or how you guys are meeting, because I know that was not something that we were supposed to look at, but I'm just, you know, I feel like you are curious. I feel like you wanted to know that. So, like, oh my god. Yeah. I really need to sneeze. Anyway. Spirit, my spirit guides, your spirit guide, this person's spirit guide. Can I please get a message about when or how pile 1 is meeting this person? Can I please get a message about when or how pile 1 is meeting this person? Oh, Ace of Pentacles. You could be meeting them through work, I just heard. Or through something that you do for work, maybe. But, I don't know. This may be for, like, one of you. When or how is pile 1 meeting this person? Okay. I feel like this is your energy. I feel like this is how they're gonna this is how they're gonna see you entering their life, you know. It's gonna be very sudden, or to them it's gonna feel very sudden. I feel like this is talking about them kind of, you know, this is talking about them working on themselves and them being in the middle of working on themselves when you guys meet. And I feel like that's why it's sudden, you know, because I don't think they're particularly looking for a relationship. And so they're gonna be kind of juggling the options of like, oh, do I just continue doing this? Do I move on to that? Do I blah, 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 you know? I feel like they're gonna have a lot on their mind and they're not gonna be sure about, you know, this relationship. And I feel like, again, going back to the, it is okay to change the direction. I feel like they thought that they had, oh, okay, that's what it is. Okay, so they thought that they had some sort of journey for them in mind, you know, they had a place where they wanted to be at a certain point, and then you enter their life and it's like, oh, I don't feel like going there anymore. And that's why they're juggling their options, you know, because they're like, do I just stick to what I wanted to do originally, or do I get into a relationship with this person? And I feel like the it is okay to change the direction is talking about them realizing that maybe where they wanted to go is not actually where they need to be, you know? But I'm not getting anything else, you know, like I'm not getting a specific way of how you're going to meet or when. That's not something that's coming through. But again, you know, they want me to emphasize this, that this person is going to be so grateful that they have you in their life. You know, they want you to know that. They want me to really get it in your head. Like, I am grateful to and for pile 1. Tell them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not getting anything else for you guys. So I thank you so much for clicking on this reading and for spending time with me and sharing your energy with me. I thank you so much for being able to read your cards. This was a really precious reading. I thank you so much. I'm sending you love and peace. Hopefully I'll see you in my next reading, but if not, that's fine. Again, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed. Consider liking and subscribing because I have a lot more coming in the future. And yeah, I'm sending you off to go on about your day, and I hope your day is going to be amazing. Bye, group 1. Pile 1. You're pile. I haven't decided on whether I'm going to be calling it groups or piles yet. Anyway, bye. Hope you have a good day. Bye. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So I'm firstly going to start with talking about the photo card that I have, and then we're going to look at your oracle cards. So you chose Suga or Minyoongi. Can you see it? From BTS. I feel like that he doesn't need an introduction. But so I actually pre-pulled your oracle cards yesterday. I don't know if I said that. So I only did pile 1 so far, so I actually have no idea what your oracle cards are. But something that I'm noticing already is that I am a lot more calm now that I started your reading compared to how like bubbly I was in pile 1. And I get that that's kind of like your person's energy, you know, like they feel very grounded, very stable. They feel very, you know, they are very emotional, but they kind of choose what to be emotional about. I feel like they are very mature, where if someone, also in case you hear cars, I had to open the window because I was cleansing the energy from pile 1. You know, like if someone says something mean to them, they're not gonna be bothered by it, because they're like, well, I know who I am and I know what I want. So if you don't like me, well, then that's a you problem and not a me problem. But they're not saying it in like a bitter way, but they're just like, you know, they're genuinely so, like, they know themselves so well that they don't let other people's negative opinions on them bother them. You know, they have a very powerful energy. I wrote down some like messages that I got from the Photocard yesterday, and I have here doesn't talk much. And I feel like they do seem more so of like a listener, you know. They seem like a person who's gonna get who's gonna give advice, like a very good advice. And like if you have a bad day and you call this person, like they're gonna like come over and cuddle you and just make you feel like everything is going to be okay, because they just I feel like they have got they went through a lot in their life, but they don't let it define them, you know. I did wrote down that they have dealt with some, you know, mental issues. I wrote down depression specifically. I know that's a little heavy, but it is what it is. I need to write down what's coming through, and I need to tell you. I feel like they're gonna, if they have gone through some mental issues, they're gonna be pretty open about it, and they're gonna tell you like what their experience with that was. And you know, they're not gonna be shy about it. They own it. Like whatever their shortcomings or their mistakes are, like they know themselves so well, and they are so confident, and they have a really grounded energy, and they are very open, you know. Not to everyone, and they don't let, you know, they don't like wear their heart on their sleeve, but if they're comfortable with you and you ask them about something that other people may, you know, shy away from, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, I did that. Yeah, yeah, this was a very difficult stage of my life, but I, you know, it made me the person who I am today, so I'm actually really grateful for that experience, you know? I feel like that is their energy, that's their vibe. And I feel like they're also very selective about who they let in their circle. Like they may not have many friends, but the ones that they have are like the real ride or dies, you know? They're gonna make the they're gonna want to make you smile. Yeah, like randomly they'll just show up at your house with like your favorite flowers, and they'll be like, "Oh, they reminded me of you. I thought of you, and I wanted to make you happy." Yeah, they don't want drama. They want a peaceful relationship. They just want a relationship where they can be a grounding presence for you, like somewhere, you know, like they feel very cuddly to me. I feel like they're gonna want to cuddle you. Like if they see that you're in a bad mood, they're like gonna come over and hug you, you know? Yeah, and they really want to make you smile, and they really like the feeling when you make them smile. Oh. Also, this person may dye their hair. That's random, but that's something that I'm seeing as well. Um Yeah, their higher self is here, but they're saying that they don't really have, at this point in the reading, they don't have anything to say to you through me. So they're gonna have a lot, you know, what they want you to know, they're gonna tell you in the 3D when they meet you themselves, you know? Yeah, they're quite a private person. Yeah. That's all I'm getting from the photo card. And so we're gonna move on to the oracle cards now. So the first one is this dragon card, which you know, in this deck, the dragons are kind of like, you know, they're used as deities that you know, basically we're trying to see like what sort of energy your person is in and what sort of dragon is watching after them with this card, right? Yeah. I don't know, should I look at it? No, I feel like I should look at it now. Ooh! Let me show you. So this is Mother from 𝙔𝙊𝙐𝙍. I don't know how to say that in English, but yeah, Mother from 𝙔𝙊𝙐𝙍, I'm gonna say, is how we pronounce it, but I don't know. Ooh. Okay. Let me actually look at what the book has to say about this dragon. Okay, so I think that right now, I think by the time you meet them, they would have already mostly healed this. But but I feel like right now they're in the process of healing some mother wounds and or some like ancestral things, you know. I'm sensing that they're healing their relationship with their mother right now. Like, I feel like recently they've had like an argument or a series of arguments over different things with their mother or mother figure, or, you know, it's gonna be a little different for all of you, right? But I feel like this person, you know, right now they're working on their relationship with their mother, and I feel them specifically like they had an argument with their mom that they really regret, and the mom like regrets it even more than they do. And I feel like you know, them and their mom is working on you know, healing the relationship in between them. And I also, and this again might not be for everyone, this is a bit heavier energy, but I feel like this person has recently either done it or is thinking about visiting a passed away loved one, you know, like taking flowers to the graveyard and, you know, talking to them there. That is something that's coming through as well. Let me look at the next card. Balsamic Moon. Things come and go. Surrender to the universe. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this person is working on healing a lot of their wounds from their childhood and teenage years a lot. And I feel like I heard crying themselves to sleep. Aww. That's really sad, but you know, that sometimes is a part of healing, you know, like you have to let out the emotion before, you know, accept the emotion and let it go. And sometimes that includes just crying. There's something about the flowers coming out again, because I keep, like, I am very drawn to the pink flowers on the balsamic moon card. And I feel like this person right now is learning how to let go of anger. You know, I feel like this person is letting go of a lot of the anger that they had for the world, themselves, their mom, the passed away loved one, you know? And I feel like the reason why the flowers are significant, because maybe they're bringing flowers as kind of like an apology for the way that they've been thinking or feeling or behaving about something. And I don't think there were any cars passing by before I said that, but now that I've said that, 2 cars, you know, drove by, so I feel like that was a confirmation that, yeah, the flowers are somewhat significant. The flowers are very significant. And I do feel like this person is gonna want to bring you a lot of flowers, you know? They're not the type to like forget the anniversary, you know? Like they're gonna bring you flowers on your anniversary. They're gonna bring you flowers on your birthday. If you're European, they're gonna bring you flowers on your name's day, you know? Stuff like that. On Valentine's Day, oh my god, they're gonna give you chocolates. They're gonna hug you. It's, yeah. Oh. They have a lot of love in their heart, but I feel like they first needed to let go of this anger that they had for the world and themselves, I feel, and their mother as well. I feel like they had a very difficult relationship with their mother. Not that they're, you know, I feel like a lot of what their mom perceived as her caring for this person was not received that way. And I feel like, you know, they're talking right now. I feel like this person is having a lot of honest conversations about that, as well as their relationship with their mother and some ancestral talks as well, you know, like maybe something that their mother used to do or used to say was actually a pattern in the family, and this person is specifically like, okay, not anymore. Yeah, I really do feel that by the time that you meet them, they would have already gone through a lot of the healing of this stuff. And that's why they're able to have a very, very loving and very grounded relationship with you, because they're no more angry at the world, you know? They're no more holding on to things that were actually bringing them pain. They're letting go of their pain. They're forgiving themselves. They're forgiving others. And they're accepting their, you know, they're accepting their anger in order to let it go. And I feel like the reason why, I do feel like your relationship is going to be very emotional and very unique. Very like, there's going to be a lot of very deep emotions. There's going to be a lot of understanding and a lot of support. I feel like you'll be, the reason why you'll be able to receive this love and this support from this person is because they worked so hard on themselves, and because they have had probably quite a difficult life. And I'm sensing more so like childhood stuff here, not adult life specifically. And this person does feel older than pile 1, you know, like pile 1, that pile 1's person felt like they were like early to mid 20s. This person feels like they're around 30. But that's very, like, take it how it resonates, obviously. Like, keep it age appropriate, okay? Yeah. Let's look at the next card. Yeah. I know this is like the fake version of these cards, but I actually didn't know that when I bought them, because I bought these like long time ago, and I didn't know that this is not like the this is, you know, not the original form of the card, you know. Don't come for me. saving up money to buy the, you know, the not fake version. And now that we've got that off the table, you know, like, don't come for me. Let's look at this card. Oh. Oh. Okay. Two things with this. I am getting that right now. They're not ready for a relationship. Right now, at this moment, they're doing a lot of healing. They're working on themselves. They're healing their relationship with their mother. It takes time. It's heavy. It's painful. They go through a lot of crying sessions, but in the end, it's going to be worth it. Because right now, they're not ready to be in the sort of relationship that you two will have when you meet. Because I really do feel like this person is going to want to, like, emotionally take care of you, and they're going to want to be a safe space for you, you know? I'm just, you know, I'm seeing them hugging you again, you know? And I feel like right now they know that they wouldn't be able to provide that. And they know that they need to do the healing first. And, like, I don't mean to, you know, I don't want to feed anyone's delusions. But I feel like the ring is pretty self-explanatory. For some of you, not for all of you, definitely not for all of you, but for a very small portion of you, we could be talking about your future spouse. And I am saying that as a, you know, take that with a grain of salt, you know, that, and also you have free will, you know, and you can choose to be with whoever you want to be with. You don't have to marry someone you don't want to marry. But I am seeing that this person is going to have very deep emotions for you, very deep feelings for you. And I feel like if you two do stay together long enough, I am sensing that this person is gonna propose to you, you know, like, yeah. And also, I know this is not red, you know, I know that this watercolor behind the ring is, like, pink, but what they told me, if you, okay, so if you, the person watching this, menstruate, your person is not gonna be put off by that, you know, like, they're gonna, you know, they're the type of person who's, like, going to buy you pads, buy you tampons, buy you, you know, like, if you take any painkillers during your period, or if, you know, there's, like, a chocolate that you just really crave when you're on your period, you know, like, this person is the type of person where, like, you know, they're just gonna want to make you feel comfortable. Yeah, that's another thing that I was getting with the ring card. Yeah, they really care about you, or they will, you know, like, I don't think you guys have met in the 3D. I don't think it even would have been healthy if you met right now. I feel like you two would have missed each other. Or maybe not, like, missed each other, but you would have definitely not been good for each other if you met right now. I feel like this person really needs to do the healing first, and they know it too. At least their higher self does. No, actually, yeah. I think their 3D self is very self-aware as well. So, yeah. That's all that I'm getting from these cards. So we're gonna look at these two, which, this is gonna tell me a bit more about their personality, or, you know, just more. Whatever comes through. Oh. I'm not laughing at you or anything like that. Okay, because the thing is, I did not look at the oracle cards before I started the reading today, but I pre-shuffled them yesterday, and I you know, I just was thinking of this card coming out for one of the piles. And I'm laughing because it did come out now for you. Sorry, those are my neighbors if you hear the noise. Okay. If you're not of the age of 18, cover your ears or fast forward. And I can't really say much because we all know what platform you're watching this on. But because this card is the card that says intimacy, and I'm getting that the physical intimacy is going to be very spiritual, very emotional, you know, like like love making, you know, it's very comfortable, it feels very safe, and it makes you feel, you know, like it's very emotionally and spiritually charged, rather than just like you know, this doesn't feel like Martian energy. This feels very much like let me make love to you. That's what it feels like, you know? And I feel like this person specifically is gonna want to give to you. They're gonna want you to receive. But I also feel like just like your intimacy, even outside of the bedroom, is gonna be really like top notch, you know? And again, I was getting this cuddly energy with them, you know? Like they, you know, they're the type of person where if they sense that you're like uncomfortable in a situation, they're like gonna put their arm around you, they're gonna hold your hand, they're gonna ask you like, are you okay? Like, if you feel uncomfortable, we can just leave. You know, we don't have to be here. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. And yeah, this person cares about you a lot. I know I already said that, but I'm getting that again. They care about you a lot, but I'm not getting like a possessive feeling from them. It's more so of like, you are free to do and say whatever you want, because you guys have such a strong bond together, and this person is so sure of themselves that, you know, they're not the type of person where like if they see you, you know, like getting hit on by someone at the bar or something, they're just gonna like watch it from afar happen, and they're gonna be just very they're gonna be very content when you like tell the person that's trying to flirt with you like, oh, I'm actually here with someone, I already have someone, I have a boyfriend, I have a girlfriend, sorry, you know. And they're just gonna you know, like I'm seeing them sitting at a bar, and you're like walking towards them when someone stops you, and they're like, I don't know, asking you for your number or whatever, and you're like telling them, I'm sorry, I have someone, and you're walking away, and you're sitting down next to this person, and this person just puts their arm around you, and they don't feel possessive, but it's just like, I know that our relationship and our bond is so strong that I don't have to feel jealous or possessive over you, because we just have such a strong bond, and I know you so well, and I know that we are loyal to each other. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm getting with that. Ooh! And then the last card is the Sage. it got really dark during your reading, and so as I was looking for the the meaning of the Sage card, I actually brought over a lamp to help me light this table, and I had the biggest scare of this year so far. Because I saw a white spider and I had to, take it outside. So, since white spider has appeared, look up look up the meaning of, spiders and white spiders, just, it might be an omen. Or before you meet this person, you're gonna see spiders a lot. Or something like that. Yeah. Anyway, okay. So, the sage essentially is, I feel like this is going to be their energy when you meet them. Like they're very grounded, very stable, kind of like high priestess energy also a little bit. And they're so like they're so not in their ego. Like they are so not in their ego. And I feel like they're gonna teach you a lot about life also. Yeah, I'm not really getting anything else that much from the sage. They're just gonna be a very stable, grounded person in your life. And, again, I feel like you're going to really appreciate that, but I don't think they could be that right now. Yeah, like if you fall, they're gonna pull you back up. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, that's all I'm seeing in the cards. Um, so I'm gonna ask tarot and see if we can get like maybe something about meeting, like when or how you guys are meeting. So cleansing the energy from pile 1. So, pile 2, when or how are you meeting this person? When is pile 2 meeting this person or how? Ooh, okay. Oh, all right. Oh, wow, okay. So we have the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the bottom of the deck energy is the Queen of Cups. I'm getting the feeling that you're not expecting to meet them when you meet them. And at first you might not consider them as like your romantic partner because you might, because I think they have quite a strong energy and they intimidate quite a few people. And also I don't think that this person is a talker. I do think that they talk a lot with their friends. They uh you know seem more energetic with their friends, but even with their friends I'm getting that they're more on the quieter side. And so I feel like when you first meet them you might not consider them as an option because you might get, not that you get the wrong impression of them, I don't think that's the case. I just think that maybe you can't see yourself with them. Yeah, because the you know, they don't let on from the beginning how deeply they're actually feeling, and you can't, you know, it's difficult for you to imagine yourself with someone who seems, you know, like you can't see their entire personality in the beginning, and so that's why you might be like, oh, I don't know, like, okay. Or actually, I'm also hearing that this may start off slowly, so you might be friends first before you know, get romantic with each other. But I feel like underneath there is a lot of emotion, at first from their side and then also from your side. And with this Ace of Cups, I think that you are eventually going to you know, they're going to slowly, piece by piece, reveal their personality to you, and you're going to see how deep they actually are, and that's when you're going to accept them, you know? Yeah. Yeah. I'm not getting any channeled messages because, again, I feel like whatever they have to say to you, they want to say it to you themselves, you know? They don't want like a third person, you know, messenger type of thing. But yeah, I do feel like this person will have a lot of emotions and a lot of deep emotions for you. And I do feel like this relationship is going to be very healing for both of you. Yeah. So that is actually all that I have for you, pile number 2. I really like your person's energy. Yeah, I really do. Yeah, you deserve a person like that. Yeah, they're gonna shower you with love. And you're going to feel like you are the center of their universe. But it's not like it doesn't feel codependent at all. They just want to make you happy, and they are going to make you happy, I feel like. Yeah, this is a very emotional connection. So yeah, I thank you so much for clicking on this reading and spending your time with me. I hope it resonated. I hope it brought you some comfort. I know this, like in the beginning, we were picking up on more so like a heavy energy, but you know, I hope that then, you know, I hope that it made you happy. I hope that, you know, I hope that you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for being here. Consider subscribing and liking if you want to see more from me, because I hope I do see you in the next reading, because I have a lot planned for the future. But if not, that's fine. Just claim your messages. And yeah, I'm sending you off to go on about your day. I hope you have an amazing day. Actually, no, bye-bye. I went to grab the deck to, like, you know, start like putting away the cards, and look at this. The 2 of Cups. I'm sorry that was loud. I am so happy for you. Like, I am so excited. You need to come back to this reading, like, when you've met this person and when you're already in a relationship, and just tell me how great it is, how you're feeling, because I have a feeling that this is gonna be great. Anyway, so now, finally, bye. Hello, group 3. Welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start off with what sort of energy I was getting from the photo card, and then I'm going to look at your oracle cards. So the photo card that you have is Mrs. Goeun. I feel like I pronounced that wrong. Never mind. From Purple Kiss. And again, we're not looking at gender here. We're just looking at energy. So just because you chose a photo card with a woman does not mean that we're channeling a woman here. Okay? Okay. And what I wrote down yesterday, because I pre-shuffled the oracle cards yesterday, and then I chose the photo card. So I haven't seen your oracle cards yet. But what I wrote down yesterday, what I was getting from the photo card, is that your person has a really beautiful and captivating voice. Like, and I'm not even meaning like singing voice. I mean just like voice in general. Like when they're gonna talk, you're gonna just find the tone of their voice very beautiful and captivating. Sorry about that. Ooh, okay. And another thing that I was getting from your photo card is that, like, I feel like your person has a reputation. You know, like, they're giving me very much Capricorn vibes. You know, like, they work, and they work hard, and they are respected in their workplace for what they do, you know? They're not sloppy at their work at all. They're giving me a little bit of a workaholic vibe, just a little bit. Now, they don't have to be a Capricorn, but they're giving me very much Capricorn 10th house energy, you know, but they don't have to have Capricorn like up in their chart, you know, like in their main 3 or something like that. I'm getting the sense that this person like really cares how they come across. You know, they want to seem, and they are very professional, and so they dress the part, they look the part, you know, like their makeup, great, their hair is always done, you know. They think about what to wear to the events that they go to, and they command respect, and they are very respected, you know. Now I'm getting a little bit of Scorpio energy, actually, because I'm getting that this person's eyes are very intense, you know? Like, they're giving me, like a boss type of energy, where, like, if they look at their employee and they tell them to do something, the employee is gonna be like, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, you know? Because it's just in their eyes, you know, they have very intense eyes, very intense stare. Yeah, I didn't get like zodiac placements for the first 2 piles, but for you, I'm getting like a Scorpio and Capricorn, a combination type of energy. And that could just be their energy, like they don't have to be a Capricorn or Scorpio, you know? But they could have some placements in like their 10th house specifically. I'm not sensing the 8th house, but I'm sensing the 10th house. They might have like a few placements in their 10th house. Yeah, that's all I'm getting from the photo card. And so we're gonna look at your oracle cards now. So the first card is this dragon card, and the intention behind pulling this one is like to see like what dragon is looking after your person at the moment. And yeah, I feel like for you, I'm gonna pull all 3 at the same time. So I know that this is technically an advice card, but you know, I felt called to use this deck and today. And anyway, yeah. Yeah, also don't come for me for this, okay? I know this is the fake version. I bought this a long time ago not knowing this is not the real version. So, yeah, I'm saving my money to buy the real version. Don't come for me for this. But we're gonna look at these 2 later. So, we have, ooh, Crystal Dragon. Then, I don't know if I'm gonna take this in the reverse yet or not. Ooh, we have Hecate. Change is important. Release the past. I don't know if you can see that, actually. And then we have, oh, the sun. That's nice. Okay. So, I want to look at what the book has to say about the dragon card. You know what I'm getting from this pile 2? Pile 2, oh my god. Did I call you pile 2? I hope I didn't. Pile 3, like in the beginning, I hope I didn't call you pile 2. Pile 3, some of you might have been drawn to watch pile 2 as well. But anyway, you know what I'm sensing with this person? I'm getting that, you know, I did say I did get like a very Capricorn vibe from them, right? You know, like they work a lot. I do feel like this person is overdoing it. I do feel like they're overworking themselves. And I feel like they are forcing themselves to love their job. Because maybe originally, I feel like in the beginning they really loved their job. And they were like, oh my god, this is it. Yes, this is what I want to do. But I feel like they're like slightly in denial right now about what they actually want to do. You know, because maybe they want to quit their job. Or, you know, they don't want to quit their job, but in order for them to be happy, they probably, like, should. You know, that's kind of what I'm getting, you know, like, they're holding on to this thing, and I do feel like it's their job that, you know, they're not happy there. They're overdoing it because it probably pays well. But they're not happy there. Or maybe, even if the job that they are doing is fulfilling for them, they spend way too much time doing the job instead of doing anything else. You know, I feel like this person might not spend as much time with their family or friends as they probably should. And they're just, you know, focusing all of their time and energy and efforts into their job. And it's like, you need rest, you know, like you're gonna, you know, you're gonna burn out if you don't slow down. And I do feel like this person, for whatever reason, doesn't necessarily want to admit it to themselves, you know. I feel like I'm sensing that a friend might have talked to them about this, you know, like, oh, you don't really go out with us anymore, or you seem really tired recently, like, what's going on? Maybe you should, I don't know, slow down at work. And I feel like this person is like, no, I shouldn't. Blah, 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 blah. You know, like, they have a lot of excuses for why they're at work for these insane hours, you know. And I feel like your person's circle is worried about them, you know. They're like, oh my god, they're spending so much time at work. Like, when was the last time you even saw them? When was the last time you talked to them? You know, I'm getting that sort of energy. And I feel like at the moment of at least me doing this reading, I feel like when you watch it, they would have already realized that they need to change something. But I feel like they're just holding on to this, like, oh, this job used to make me really happy. This job is something that I really wanted to do, and I really need to work harder, and blah, 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 blah. And they're just holding on to that, and they're trying so hard, and they're forcing it, and they probably just should, like, slow down and just let things flow more instead of trying to control them. Or again, I feel like there are two groups of people watching this, you know, like, for one group of you, this is the person is doing a job that they don't want to do, but maybe it pays well, and so they stay there. And for others of you, they're just overdoing it with the job and they're burning themselves out, and it's not, it's not working out actually that well. For those of you where this person is doing a job that they don't want to do, but I sense that they want to stay there because like, oh, but it pays well. I mean, I'm suffering. I don't want to do it. It's horrible, but like, if it brings in the cash, I'm gonna do it, And I feel like this crystal dragon is watching over them and trying to like gently nudge them into the headspace of like, you don't actually have to go there if you don't want to, like, you're so smart, you're so intelligent, like, you have these creative abilities, like, you can literally do anything else, you don't have to be staying in this job. Like, I know that it pays well, but sometimes when a job pays well, that's not enough to keep you there when this job is making you miserable. I feel like this dragon and their spirit guides might be showing them like signs to leave this job and do something else that's going to be more fulfilling for them. And with the sun being here, okay, I just got a message that's not for everyone. Definitely not for everyone. Maybe for like one or two of you. But I feel like this person might already have a child. And so they're like, oh no, but like, I have to work. I have to make the cash because I need to take care of my little, my little baby. And for a lot of you, I'm sensing that you actually know who this is. Not for all of you, but there are those of you who, now that I've mentioned the child, you're like, oh, them, okay. But again, that's just for a very small portion of you. That's definitely not for all of you, because I'm getting two different messages with the sun card. The first one is, they're staying in a job that's actually making them miserable because they're like, I need to get this amount of money because I need to take care of myself and I need to take care of my child. But they're also making themselves miserable in the process, which is unfortunate. The other message that I'm getting is that this is actually what their energy should be like. Or not should be like, I guess that's not the correct wording. But what I'm getting from this is like like the sun card in tarot, basically. That's what I'm getting from this. Like, they should be bubbly, they should be why do I keep on using the word should? I feel like that's not the correct word to use here. But I get this feeling that maybe them being in a more bubbly energy, radiating optimism and being able to like, be a child themselves, not be so serious and responsible all the time, is actually kind of what they want and what they need and what they're heading towards, but they're definitely not there yet. But they are heading into that direction. Yeah. So I don't think they're doing that well right now. Yikes. Anyway, let's move on and let's look at these two cards. Ooh, oh. We have the Rainbow Dragon. And we also have the Universe. Oh yeah, okay. This makes a lot of sense to me. Yeah, the Rainbow Dragon and the Universe card are very much echoing what we've already talked about, but they're kind of like the progression of that energy. So, the universe is talking about having trust in the universe, trusting that there is a divine plan and that everything is going to work out for you. And the Rainbow Dragon talks about, being honest with yourself. Being honest with yourself and following your path. And I feel like this person sooner or later is going to realize that whatever they've been doing so far is not actually working out for them, and that they do need to change something, you know. And I am sensing that this is very much related to their work life. And once they stop forcing something to fit that just does not fit, then the universe is actually very quickly going to bring them more happiness, and also this relationship, but also more like peace of mind and soul, you know. I feel like this person is letting go of their control issues in the near future. But I do feel like money and their career is very important to them. So like, you know, it's just their attitude or their job is changing. You know, their attitude towards their job or literally their job is changing. And that's going to bring in that's going to bring out the sun in them. You know, they're gonna be a lot more happy, a lot more bubbly, a lot more positive about life, and a lot more approachable once they let go of their control issues and realize that they're forcing their way a little bit, and they're a little bit in denial about how they truly feel. And yeah, I do feel like there's a lot of fear with this person, you know, like what the future holds. Like, what am I going to do? Blah, 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 you know? I do sense that there's a lot of fear with this person, but, you know, they have the crystal dragon, the rainbow dragon, the universe, the sun. I feel like some of the fears that this person has about the future are actually not, you know, something that they should be worried about, or something that they need to be worried about, you know. But I do feel like right now they're very much in the energy of like, I need to make a lot of money, not just because I want to work and because I enjoy working, but also because X, Y, and Z, existential crisis, blah, 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 you know. And again, I don't think that money is going to stop being important to this person, but I just feel that their attitude towards making money needs to change, because they're just pushing it and they're pushing themselves, and it's not making them happy, and their spirit guides and angels are basically like gently trying to send them signs that change is coming, but they just need to choose the change, you know. And I mean, they're going to choose the change sooner or later, but I you know, like, I can't tell you when, you know. But I do think that with you guys, it's more so about like, when are you gonna get into a relationship with each other, rather than like, when are you meeting? Because I do feel like for a lot of you, you do know who this person is. And I feel like when are you gonna get into a relationship kind of depends on when they decide to trust in the universe. Yeah. I'm not seeing really anything else from the oracle cards, so I'm just gonna quickly look at some tarot to see if we can get any messages about the relationship. So I just checked if I'm still recording, and I just saw 707 on the timer. So maybe the number, they could be a life path number 7, or you could be, or 7 is just an important number. or it could be like the 7th of the month, or it could be the 7th month, either like 7th calendar month, so that would be July, or 7th lunar month, like in the lunar calendar, basically. Pile of 3. Spirit, can I get messages for group number 3 about their relationship with this person? Ooh, nice. I like the bottom of the deck energy is death. I like that. Ooh, we have the Chariot. Oh, you have the Ace of Cups. Oh, and then you have the Temperance. Oh, I like this. Yes, I like this a lot. Ooh. And you have 3 major arcana cards. Ooh. Okay, this is... I like this energy. I like this energy a lot. So let me talk about the death first, okay? Checking if we're still recording. The death. Okay, so this tells me 2 things. Number 1, this relationship is going to be very transformative. What do I mean by that? You are you're really going to be changing each other a lot. You know, you may be changing each other's perspectives, and with this Chariot card, I do sense that you could be traveling a lot. Maybe. For some of you. Not for all of you. And I also feel like there needs to be some sort of a death, like, happening energetically first, before you two can get into a relationship. And I feel like the death is, you know, this person choosing to love themselves and to respect themselves, you know, and choosing to walk away from a situation that they're not happy in, which I do, it's related to the work. And obviously for every single one of you, the situation is going to be different, but I'm sensing that once this person realizes that they don't have to be pushing themselves so much, and they start taking it a bit more slowly, and they're gonna get more so into their, I'm hearing that they're gonna get more so from their Capricorn energy to their Cancer energy, because we do have the Chariot, and the Chariot in tarot is, you know, like it's Cancer, represents Cancer, right? So I feel like once that happens, then the 2 of you can come into union, you know? And with this Chariot actually is also... Oh, and the Chariot is number 7. Oh, yeah, okay. Number 7 definitely important for someone. But this Chariot is giving me the vibe that even if what I just described to you feels like this person is very stuck in their ways, they are going to put, you know, I just heard Jesus take the wheel. I'm getting the sense from your person that they seem very stoic and very, they look like they're not fun, but when you get to know them, they're so funny. Like, they are hilarious. Like, their jokes are, like, amazing. Like, you're gonna be laughing so hard. Like, they could say something with a straight face, and, no, like, they're saying something, and it's, like, the funniest thing ever, and they say it with a straight face, and that makes it 10 times funnier, you know? So yeah, yeah, I feel like you're gonna have a lot of fun in this relationship, yeah. And I think that you're not fully like convinced by that, because maybe you had certain expectations from this person, and I kind of maybe kind of confirmed some of them by the beginning of the reading. But I am sensing that even if you think they're not funny now, like when they when they let Jesus take the wheel, they're gonna become funny. Oh, they are funny now, but maybe you're just not seeing it, or they're not showing you that they're funny. But when you get a little closer, and when you get into a relationship, you're gonna be laughing all the time. Yeah. But anyway, so with to come back to the Chariot card, I'm sensing that you could not run away from this. Like, you two, I don't want to say like you two are meant to be in a relationship, you know, because that makes it seem very like, you know. But I'm sensing that, like, you two are gonna be, you know, like, I feel like for some of you, you're watching this reading and you're like, especially for those of you who already know who this person is, but also for those of you who haven't met them yet, you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to be in a relationship with that sort of person, you know, like, they seem like very much like a workaholic, and I don't know, you know, I'm not sure about that. And that is absolutely, totally fine. Again, you have free will. You can choose to walk away from anything that you don't want. However, I am sensing that even if right now you're feeling like, oh, I'm not sure about them, or I don't actually think I want them, in the future you will want them, and you are going to be together. Not trying to tell you that that's what you have to do, but I'm just telling you that there's a high possibility that even if right now you're like, oh, I don't know, I don't really like them, you are going to, there's going to be a death of some sort of a cycle, and you are going to find them attractive. You're going to like them. You're going to be like, oh, okay, now we're talking. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. And something that I'm also getting is that there's going to be a very balanced, mutual, like, it's not just going to be, oh, like, one person is pouring a lot of energy into the relationship and the other person is just taking, like, one person is just giving, and the other one is taking, you know, like, I do feel like both of you are going to mutually pour into each other's cups, and that's going to create a very balanced relationship where, you know, you have a lot of fun, but you also, like, support each other through tough times. Because with this death card, you know, I do feel like throughout your relationship there, I don't think there are difficult times related to your relationship. I feel like you two are very, like, very content with each other. But maybe for, you know, like, maybe from their work, or if, you know, for those of you, which again, very small portion of you, but for those of you who already have a child, maybe they, like, I don't know, some problem in school with the kid, you know, or something like that, or like something comes up into your life, or, you know, like, I'm sensing it's external to the relationship. Like, the relationship is, the relationship is fun, you know, like, you guys are having so much fun, but, and I know that feels like a contrast to what their personality seemed like in the beginning, but I do feel like they make you laugh a lot, like, a lot. But, like, the things that may be causing a little bit of a death moment is not related to the relationship, but it's like something else. Something is external from that. Alright, so yeah, I feel like that's all I have for you, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I thank you so much for clicking on this reading. I thank you so much for spending your time here with me, and I hope to see you next time. Consider subscribing and liking the video, dropping a comment if you want to, and yeah, I'll be sending you off to go about your day, and I hope your day is going to be amazing, because you are amazing and you deserve it. Have fun. So yeah, see you next time, and bye bye, group 3. Hello, pal 4, welcome to your reading. So your photo card is Jooyeon from Extraordinary Heroes. Now, I do have some things to say that are not necessarily related to your photo card or your oracle cards. But, okay, so someone has been in my energy nagging me about doing this reading, okay? And it didn't come up for any of the piles that I filmed yesterday, because I actually started the reading yesterday, but then during pile 3 I actually got really tired and hungry, and so I decided to do you today. And you know, so you're like a little bit special, but don't tell the other piles. I don't want anyone to feel like left out. But you know, I think that your person is the one who was like, you know, basically urging me to do this reading. They were like, I have so many messages for my pile number 4. Like, I need them to know. I want to talk to them so bad. And I was sick, so I actually couldn't do the reading when I first got the idea to do this reading, you know? And they're a little bit mad at me about that. But, you know, with you, with this group specifically, like, I tried to film it today earlier, but I just couldn't. I couldn't connect with the energy. And then there was like noise outside, and I need to keep the window open because I'm burning some incense, you know, blah 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 blah. Not the point. Point is, I feel like the reason why your person wants to talk to you really bad is because there were some setbacks, there were some blockages, or there are some blockages in place when it comes to this connection. Okay, because I feel like you don't know who your person is, or like, I feel like they're very much talking to you, like in the 5D, but you haven't met each other in the 3D yet, is what I'm getting. And I feel like this person like really wants to meet you in the 3D, and that's why also, like, that's why they want to talk to you so badly, because they thought that by now they would have already met you, but for whatever reason they didn't meet you yet. Now, that doesn't have to be for everyone, okay? But that's kind of what I'm getting from, you know, like, your person's energy, because their energy is like very it was very urgent in the beginning, and now it's like, you know, they're a little bit sad. They're a little bit disappointed that it took me so long to sit down to film this reading. But at the same time, I feel like I couldn't do this reading before right now, you know? So I think there's a, like, and I know you are going to be like so annoyed to hear this, but there's some divine timing in place, and there is something blocking this connection from manifesting at the moment when I am filming, and probably when you're watching this as well. Like, there's something that either you or them or both of you need to work on first, or something, you know, universe needs to take care of something before they let you two to come together. Now, I don't know why, they're not showing me why, and it's not my place to know that. I feel like for some of you, you know what the blockage is, but yeah, I just wanted to get that out there. You know, because I feel like I've been connected to your energy specifically, like your future person's energy specifically, more so than with the other piles, you know, because I feel like this person specifically, and by this person, like, I mean your person, I'm pointing at the photo card, but I mean like your person, like they really wanted to talk to you, okay? Yeah, and I actually didn't get much from your photo card, apart from the fact that when you first meet them, you're probably, you know, like, you're not gonna see their entire personality. They're gonna seem very energetic and bubbly and talkative. They're very talkative, okay? Like, they're gonna talk your ear off, but you're gonna love it. Well, sometimes you might find them annoying, but, yeah. But you're going to find out that, you know, this bubbly side to them is not all they are, you know? Like, I think they can be very serious and very responsible when they need to be, but I feel like they just prefer to be very optimistic about life, rather than to, like, you know, stay in negative energies. I feel like their approach to life is like, you know, just, they're trying to enjoy it, you know? And I feel like, sometimes, the universe is kind of sending the, sorry about that, sending them things, and that they can't necessarily be positive about, and they're like, oh no, not again. Yeah. Yeah, that's about everything that I'm getting from your photo card. And I, because I tried to do this reading earlier, but couldn't for whatever reason, I already looked at some of your cards. So anyway, so this dragon card is meant to, like, actually, I just received a random message because you know, like, I mentioned earlier that I'm burning some incense. I feel like, and there's a car passing by, so that's definitely a confirmation. Like, you should burn some incense, because I feel like both you and this person need more protection in your life. Because again, there were some blockages, like something is blocking this connection from manifesting, and they're not telling me what, but I feel like, you know, like, do some protection spells or something if you can, or just simply burn protective incense. Yeah. I'm just getting that. Yeah, that was random, but I just received that, so I needed to say it. Someone needs to hear this. Protect yourself energetically. There might be some negative stuff trying to get into your energy. Don't let it. Okay? So, the intention for this card was for this to be, you know, because in this deck the dragons are like deities technically. So, this is kind of like the dragon that's looking after your person at the moment, and you have Singold, if that's how you pronounced it. Then I know that this is technically an advice card, but I wanted to pull from this deck for this reading, and it says magic wand, focus your energy on one thing. And then you have Lily in reverse. I'm sorry about the noise outside, but I had to open the window because of the incense. And don't come for me for this card. Like, okay, I know. I'm in the process of saving up money to buy the original deck, but it's so expensive. Like, some tarot cards are like really expensive. And then I live in a country where most of the time, if I buy something online from like a foreign website, I have to pay like $25 for shipping, and sometimes like that's a lot of money. Anyway, that's never mind. I don't know why I'm talking about it now, because talking about it like this in this pile, because I didn't talk about it like that in the other 3 piles. Again, like, I don't want to make, like, if you are coming here from one of the previous piles, and like I don't want to make the previous 3 piles to feel bad that they didn't get messages like this. But again, I feel very strongly that your person is the reason why I'm even doing this reading. I'm so sorry, pile 1, 2, and 3. I am so sorry, but that's what's coming out. I'm sorry. Anyway, so with the dragon card, this dragon is, basically a type of presence that helps to remind you to be grateful for the things that you have in your life, to remind you to be happy, to, kind of nudge you to, fill your own cup in tarot terms. So basically, do what makes you happy. Sing, dance, take walks, appreciate the beauty of life, nature, stuff like that. That's what I'm getting. And it helps you to let go of things like, jealousy, fear, just, negative energies. This dragon kind of helps you to recognize that those things are not doing you any good, and reminds you to, accept them as a part of yourself. And I was talking earlier about your person trying to be optimistic and positive about life. I am so sorry, pile 4. I got interrupted while I was looking up the meaning of the Lily card, and which again tells me that there's some energetic blockages, for lack of a better word, that are blocking this connection from manifesting in the 3D. It's coming up again. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what these blockages are. They're not really telling me. But, it's just, it's coming up again, okay? And, while I was not recording after I got interrupted, I came back and I was sitting in your person's energy for a little bit, and I heard the words, the love of my life. Okay, I don't know how you feel about that. I don't know how you're going to feel about them, but they do see you as the love of their life. Okay, and I want to say this is not for everyone, but I feel like for a lot of you, that's the case, okay? Like, they see you as the love of their life, okay? And I'm definitely sensing that when they meet you, they're immediately, energetically, intuitively going to know that you are the person that they've been manifesting, because I am definitely sensing that they are manifesting you, because they really wanted to talk to you, they really wanted to send you some messages. I feel like if you've been seeing a certain animal. I'm seeing a beaver, an otter, and like birds, some birds specifically, and maybe foxes as well. I don't know. Maybe not the foxes, but definitely the beavers, okay, and the birds. So they've been sending you signs in the form of animals, like maybe you're seeing this animal. That doesn't have to be like in real life. It could be like in a movie, on a picture somewhere, you know, or someone could mention it. Or you're seeing like repeating numbers, and you're looking at it and you're like, what the hell? This person is sending you those, because I am sensing it very strongly. Like, this person is manifesting you into their reality. And I'm going to come back to that later. But because of this, I'm really sensing that when they meet you for the first time in the 3D, they're immediately going to energetically recognize you. You know, they're intuitively going to know, like, oh, yeah, I'm hearing, it's her, oh my god, that's her. So a lot of you could identify as being female, but that doesn't, you know, take it as it resonates, you know, but that's what I heard, you know, they're gonna be so excited, they're gonna be like, finally, oh my god, you know. And I feel like they're gonna be, like, in your space a lot, especially in the beginning, you know, and you're just gonna be like, why are they always trying to talk to me? Why are they always in my space? And it's because they already, like, know you in the 5D, you know? They've been trying to manifest you for a really long time into their life, okay? Which is also something I'm getting with the magic wand, focus your energy on one thing. I'm getting that that's not like an advice for them, actually. I'm getting that that's, you know, like, they've been spending a lot of their time recently on trying to manifest love into their life. Like, specifically you, okay? Like, not just anyone, okay? Like, you. They've been trying to manifest you. And they've been focusing on it so hard. And they, you know, they're so frustrated that it didn't happen yet. But I feel like it's not meant to happen yet. And that makes them, like they're getting impatient. You know, they're very frustrated with the universe that, like, you know, why is my person not here? Why is my person not with me yet? And I don't know that, but that's like what they're feeling. And with the singled dragon, I feel like this dragon specifically is watching over your person, because your person needs to be reminded that there are other departments of oh my god, stumbled upon my words, that there are other departments of their life that are worth putting energy into. You know, like, you have hobbies, you have your work, you have your friends. You don't have to spend every single minute of your free time thinking about something that is not here yet, because it's not meant to be here yet. It's gonna come when it is supposed to come, you know? And I feel like this person just doesn't want to get it. They're like, no, I want love now. Yeah. And with the Lily card, you know, that's a card, like, the thing that I'm getting from the Lily card in the reverse, you know, because if it was upright, then it would have been, you know, like, femininity, purity, positive sensuality, if you know what I'm saying, and, like, being comfortable in one's own body, right? But because it's reverse, I'm getting the opposite, okay? Now don't get scared. the message that I'm getting with the lily is that it's not about being comfortable in one's own body, but it's about being comfortable in one's own reality, you know? I feel like this person is, uh, you know, like they need to learn how to be grateful for the things that they have in life, because I'm getting that they're so focused on manifesting you into their life that they're forgetting that uh like love is not the main thing for them right now, and they should acknowledge the things that they have and be grateful for them first before this love can manifest, you know? And so I feel like this person is not comfortable and content in their own reality at the moment, and that's why the lily card is showing up in the reverse. Okay? And I just heard they're feeling blue because the lily card has blue on it. That's what I just got. I'm sensing that this person is normally like very cheerful, very bubbly, very energetic, very positive about life, but like right now, because they have been trying to manifest you into their life for a while now, there's this sense with them about like being bitter about life and being like angry but not really wanting to show it, and also not really being able to like fully accept those types of emotions as their own and not try to reject them, you know? Because I feel like this person may, like, I don't know, if they have a friend who's in a, you know, in a relationship and they hang out with that friend and that person is talking to them or is there with their partner, I feel like this person is just looking at them and he's like, and again, I don't want to make this like gender specific because this is a general reading, you know? This is not meant for just like one specific person. But again, I'm hearing that they are more of the masculine and you are the feminine in the relationship, but that doesn't have to mean that they are a man and that you are a woman, if that makes sense. But I'm just seeing this person just sitting there and like brooding in the corner, you know? And they're just so jealous that this friend is like being lovey-dovey about or with their partner, and your person is just, you know, thinking, I wish that was me, not in a I wish that person was my partner way, but just in a I wish I had a partner that I could be lovey-dovey with in public, you know? I'm specifically hearing in public, okay? Like, I feel like your person doesn't have a problem with PDA, okay? Like, they're gonna hold your hand, they're gonna put their arm around your shoulder, they're, you know, they're gonna want other people to know, like, oh, this is my person, you know? Like, you can't have them because they're mine, okay? Like, they're a little bit possessive like that. And actually, another thing that I was getting is that they're like, you know, they really want you to like them. They're like, I really hope 𝙁𝙁𝙐𝙍 likes me when we get to meet. I hope they think I'm cool. Oh, they are adorable. Yeah, when you're out and about, they're gonna like, you know, they're gonna want to be close to you, you know? Like, if it's, even if it's like the beginning stages and you guys aren't like officially in a relationship yet, they're gonna like, you know, you're walking on the sidewalk and they're walking a little too close to you, so like your shoulders are rubbing against each other, your hands, like your knuckles are touching as you're walking, you know? Like, yeah. Yeah, they're big on physical touch. Yeah. And I feel like if it's the situation with the friend where the friend is making them feel like this sense of like, oh my god, I wish I had a relationship like that. I feel like they're gonna rub it in a they're gonna rub it in their friend's face, you know, like when they meet you and you get in a relationship, they're specifically in front of this friend, they're gonna like constantly have like a hand around your shoulders or a hand on your thigh, you know? They're like, feel how I felt. You know? But like even right now, if they see like a couple being lovey-dovey with each other on the street and their friend asks them like, why are you looking at them like that? Why are you judging them so hard? Like, are you jealous? This person's gonna be like, what? Pff, me? Jealous? No. And on the inside, they're gonna be like, of course I'm freaking jealous. What do you think? I love your person's energy. Yeah. Yeah. And another thing that I'm getting about that is that actually I think one day they're gonna snap a little bit like on their friend. I'm getting that they have like one specific friend that's like their bestie, but also they're not really being 100% honest with their friend right now because they just have a lot on their mind, you know? Like, I don't think it's a you know, like I genuinely do think that the friendship this person has with their friend is like you know, like it's a healthy friendship, it's a genuine friendship, it's a long lasting friendship, you know, they've been friends for years now. But any friendship, any relationship is bound to go through some conflict, you know, like at some point, even with your bestest friend, you're gonna argue or you're gonna have a moment where you're maybe mad at each other for something, you know? I feel like it's that sort of thing where right now this person is just not being honest with themselves, and that means that they're also not honest with this friend, and this friend sees that and they're worried about them, so they're like, I don't think this has happened yet, but I think it is going to happen soon, that this friend is going to ask your person like, hey, are you okay? Like, what's happening? And this person is gonna snap and they're gonna basically pour their heart out to this person, and they're just gonna be like having a little bit of a meltdown, you know, a little bit of a mental breakdown, and they're gonna just let out all of their emotions, they're gonna cry it out. And I feel like once that happens, because we do have the magic wand card, and the wand like literally makes me think of the Ace of Wands, which brings me back to the physical touch thing. And you know what platform you're watching this on, so I'm not gonna get too much into that, but I do think that this person is really big on physical touch, and it is physical intimacy is important to them. But to go back to the meltdown, you know, I feel like once this meltdown happens, things are gonna start looking a lot better for this person, like very quickly, you know, because Wand's energy it's fire, it's fast. So I'm getting that once they have this mental breakdown, which is honestly awful to say, but it is what it is, you know, like, yeah, sometimes things like that happen, you know. But again, I'm feeling like this breakdown is kind of necessary for this person to start being honest with themselves, you know, because I feel like they're trying to deny certain emotions that they have, and it's like, you know, it's causing a little bit of a distortion in their head, in their energy, and I feel like the people around them see that. And I feel like this person has a lot of love around them, you know, like the people in their circle, their friends, their family. I'm sensing even their coworkers. Like, this person is very much loved by the people around them. And so I feel like at the moment, the people closest to them are starting to see that this person is not honest with them and with themselves about something. And I feel like once they address that, things are gonna start to look rapidly better. And I feel like the frustration that they're feeling, that they're trying to push down because they're feeling like, me frustrated, me angry, me bitter about life, that's not me. Like, I am such a positive person. Like, like, why am I feeling these emotions, you know? I feel like that's them internally a little bit. And I feel like once they realize that, yeah, even the most positive people on earth can sometimes feel a bit, 𝙬𝗓𝙉𝙀𝙬. And, I feel like, I don't know how you feel about this, but I feel like this person swears. I'm not like a lot, but they do swear, you know, because, I do want to swear when I'm like talking about their energy, or when I was, you know, when I was explaining their inner thought process, like their mental thought process. I do keep wanting to swear, so I do feel like this person swears. Yeah, okay, let's look at the cards down here. So we have, ooh, we have rest, and it's in reverse. And then we have shadow. Okay. I feel like the message here is pretty simple with the shadow and the rest in reverse, you know. I don't think the rest relates to like their physical being. Meaning, I don't think they're overdoing it with work, or, you know, I feel like the only thing that they're losing sleep over is you. They're like, where is my person? Please, universe, let me manifest my person. You know? Anyway, but I feel like the rest that they need is like mental rest, you know? Like their mind is running places, you know? It's running marathons, and they need to calm it down. They just told me, I know, but that's really difficult. I don't know how to do that. Yeah. And with the shadow, they just need to do more shadow work, you know? Basically, kind of is what I'm getting, you know? And like we've already talked about that, where they, you know, they have a lot of unrealized emotions in them, like, you know, on the negative, on the negative side of the spectrum, quote unquote, on that. You know, because I feel like, for them, it's like jealousy, anger, bitterness, you know? Like, I don't think they're necessarily negative emotions. I just, you know, they're uncomfortable energies to be in, but they're normal, you know? It's okay to feel jealous. It's okay to feel angry. It's part of the human experience, you know? We can't control how we feel about some things, but what we can control is how we go about those emotions, and whether we let our actions be defined by these negative emotions or not. I don't know if I explained that correctly. You know, I don't really want to categorize emotions such as, you know, anger or jealousy, which I feel like are the emotions that your person is feeling right now. They just haven't really addressed it yet because they're in the, you know, they're kind of in the toxic positivity mindset right now. But I don't really want to categorize these emotions as negative, you know, because that automatically, like, it makes you feel some type of way about them, right? But you know, they're normal. It's normal to feel angry. It's normal to feel jealous. It's a part of the human experience, you know? What makes us human are our emotions, and that encapsulates even the ones that are uncomfortable to feel. You know, our capability and our ability to feel is what makes us humans unique. And I feel like your person hasn't fully realized that yet. And I feel like in order for your relationship to, first of all, manifest into the 3D, but also for your relationship to be a successful one, a healthy one, they do need to address these emotions within themselves. They do need to get to know themselves better. They need to kind of redefine themselves as a, happy-go-lucky person, because that's not all they are. And I said that in the... Hi, pile 4. As you can see, something has changed. So as it turns out, for whatever reason, the video got cut off, and I literally lost, or like didn't record, the rest of your reading. So where I got cut off, everything that I said from then on, all of the tarot cards that I pulled, because these are reshuffled. I reshuffled these. All of the tarot cards that I pulled, all of the messages from them, because I was channeling, it didn't record. So that's nice. We love that. So, not only did I not do your reading on time, not only did I not do the reading yesterday as I planned, I had to postpone it for today. Not only was I interrupted today during your reading, but I also, the video got cut off, so I lost the channeled message that I had for you from these cards. So that is just incredible. Okay, I didn't want to say it before this, but now that the video got cut off, I feel like I need to say this. Get an evil eye. Okay, get some protection stuff, burn some protective incense, carry crystals on yourself, do some protection spells, wear the evil eye, put salt into the corners of your room or something, because, it was like a minor energy that I was getting, it was in the back, it was creeping in, it was looking in through the keyhole. But now, after all of this happened, I am just, I do need to say it. Someone out there does not want this connection to happen. And I was talking about, this person needs to let go of manifesting you and needs to be grateful for the things that they have in life in order to manifest you, actually. I don't know if it's the same for you, obviously. I'm not, I'm not getting that. Everyone's situation is going to be a bit different. But I did not say it before, but I was feeling that that's not the only thing that's blocking this relationship to happen in the 3D. There is something else. And I am feeling that it is on your side and not on their side. Because I feel like on their side, it's they're pushing it, they're forcing this to happen because they're... So guess what? The video got cut off again. So, what I was saying is that they're not addressing the negative emotions, quote unquote negative emotions, and that's what's blocking them from manifesting you. But I feel like on your end, the reason why they haven't appeared in your reality yet is basically because someone does not want them to. And I don't know why, but someone really does not want you to meet this person because you could be happy with this person and they don't want that. You need protection. Protect yourself, pile 4. Do some protection spells, burn some incense, carry crystals on yourself, cleanse your space with sound or something, put salt in the corners of your room, do whatever you can to protect yourself from negative energy. Do not indulge people who are toxic to you. I really don't like this. I really don't like this energy. Again, I did not want to say it in the beginning, but I feel like I need to say it now. Someone is, doing something to block you from this person. And again, I don't know why, but someone really does not like you. And I feel so bad for you, pile 4, because this person does not feel like a good person, I don't like this energy. I just took some incense and I'm cleansing it here because, well, I feel like you need cleansing and I feel like this space needs cleansing, so there's that. So I'm gonna go back to what I did unfinish when I was talking about, your person being a happy-go-lucky type of person, you know? I feel like they are now recognizing that that's not all they are, and I was talking about it in the beginning that they may come across very like bubbly, very cheerful, very energetic, very talkative, but that is not all they are, and you're gonna see that over time, and I feel like that's kind of what they're seeing in themselves as well right now. They're recognizing that, they are not just their happy and positive emotions, but they're also, like their jealousy and their anger is also a part of themselves. I am so sorry. I feel so bad that the video cut off. I almost started crying when I found out, actually, because I channeled a message for you from these cards, and then I realized that it didn't record. So, yeah. So I'm just gonna tell you what happened when it was not recording. So I asked the tarot, and at first I got, I think, oh my god, I think I got the Fool, the 9 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Pentacles. And I asked specifically for messages from them to you. And so I decided to reshuffle. I basically explained that the energy that I'm feeling is that, they're not doing very well right now. They're, kind of mentally not very happy, not very peaceful. And I feel like their family and friends are going to kind of help them out of that. And I feel like they're going to be the ones who are going to remind your person that they have things to be happy for. They have things to be grateful for in their life. And that they have support, and that they don't have to be, hiding themselves away. They don't have to be, they can be honest with themselves, and they can be honest with others, and they can share their troubles, and that other people are going to help them. And by other people, I mean specifically their friends and family, like their close-knit circle. Those are the people that care about them. And I feel like most people around them see this person as very happy and positive, and they see that something is changed now, and they're a little bit worried about this person. And I feel like specifically some of their family members or friends are going to really help this person out of this toxic positivity mindset that they're in right now. So I can't think of anything else that I said before I started with the tarot after that. So just to tell you what cards we have for the tarot. So we have the 8 of Swords, the Lovers, the 6 of Wands, the Chariot, the 8 of Pentacles, and the back of the deck is Moon. Now, I don't remember if I mentioned this or like before or after the video cut off, obviously. And I was like, I'm so sad that it didn't record, because my reaction to the 6 of Wands was like, I was very excited. So just to prove it to you that I did have it, I did write it down here that the Rest card and the Shadow card were on pages 40 and 60, and that it made me think of the 4 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. And I was thinking that it would be so funny if one of those cards actually did come out when I was doing the tarot, and it did. And I would have shuffled on camera. A card just passed by, so that's a confirmation that I did shuffle on camera, but it just did not record. And I am very sad about that. And I didn't like talk about specifically the energies from the cards, but immediately after I like finished laying them down here, I felt your person, and I started channeling, and you know that got lost. So I'm gonna see if I can do it again. My love, there are so many things I wish I could tell you. I don't even know where to begin. There are so many things that are unknown to us at the moment, and I wish I could know how to comfort myself and how to comfort you. But I only know that I am coming. I hope you know that I am coming. I wish I could express to you how much I care about you, and how much I love you, and how much I am going to love you when we do meet. I'm going to be really excited when I meet you. I'm going to be even more excited when we do get into a relationship, when you do agree to be mine. I can't tell you when or how it's going to happen, but just know that it is going to happen and that I am going to love you. One day we are going to be a happy family together. It's been difficult for me recently, and I am looking forward to having you in my life. And I am looking forward to you so much. I find it hard to enjoy the moments right now, because I am working so hard on manifesting you. But fear not, my love. I am enjoying life even though you're not here with me yet. But I just know that when we are together, when you are with me, I'm going to be enjoying life so much more than now when I am not with you. And just note that the amount of work I am putting into manifesting you, well, I'm going to put twice as much work into our relationship. I'm going to pour my energy into you, into our relationship, so that you can be happy, so that we can be happy together. I am going to put you before me a little bit, but that's also the reason why you are so perfect for me, because you are going to remind me that I matter too. You are going to be there for me just as I will be there for you. I want to take away all of your troubles. I am going to try to take away all of your troubles. I might not be successful at taking away all of them, but I certainly will try. Because I love you, because I adore you, because you are precious to me. And I am going to want to show to the world how incredible you are. But I am also going to respect you. I am going to respect you and your boundaries. And I want to worship you and your body too. I know that you are not seeing me coming right now, but I am coming. I can't wait for our meeting. I am going to be so excited about meeting you, and I am going to be so excited about our relationship. I'm going to be over the moon, and you're going to think I'm a little bit obnoxious. But I also kind of secretly hope that you find me endearing. And remember that whenever you feel sad, you feel alone, you feel anxious, just know that when I am there, I am going to do everything in my power to make those emotions go away. I am going to do everything in my power to make you happy, because you matter to me, because I care about you so much. There may be moments in our relationship where we need to work on things, where we might argue, because I am stubborn. I feel like I am stubborn more than you are. You are stubborn too, but I am just a little bit extra with it. But please just be patient with me. I am going to come around. Because I love you, because you are the love of my life, and because I want to work on our relationship. I want to work on us. So even though sometimes I might need to let out some steam, need some alone time to think, I am going to come around, and I am going to bring you an apology. And just because we might fight sometimes, that doesn't make the love between us any less. It's still there, and it's big. I see it. I know it. I'm going to want to give you the world. And whenever you're going to give me the world back, I'm actually going to be a little bit surprised because I don't expect you. I don't expect that from you. I don't expect anything from you. I just want you to let me love you. So whenever you will show me that you love me back, it's going to mean so much to me. Because I haven't received the love before that I really wanted. I haven't received the love in the way that I wanted. But somehow you always know how to make me feel loved, and I appreciate you for that. I may seem like I am a lot to handle, especially when I get excited. But I hope that you can handle me, because I'm actually going to let you handle me. I love you so much. I hope we meet soon. Stay strong for me, my love. Until we meet again. Okay, I tried my best on that one. Hopefully it resonated. Hopefully. The last sentence, you know, the until we meet again, I did specifically say again, but I don't think you know this person in this lifetime in the 3D, so I think that this person may be connected to you from a past lifetime, basically. For maybe not for all of you, but for some of you, you know, because I was hesitating on the again, but I was hearing it. And another thing that I just remembered from when I was shuffling your tarot, twice in a row when I cut the deck, I cut the deck and then it's the Queen of Cups. But you know, when I was shuffling, when I cut the deck to you know, do the little that thingy, I saw the 10 of Cups, aka ultimate emotional fulfillment, family. And I did think that this person say that you're going to be family together. Now that doesn't necessarily have to be like, oh, you have kids together or something, you know, they can have pet babies. Another thing that I got when I was also channeling for the first time that didn't come through the second time, but I still feel like it's important, and I did mention it earlier in the reading, that if you see certain animals repeatedly, or just, you know, if you just see animals, this person is sending you these animals. He's sending you signs, okay? And because I kept on being drawn to the horse here and the Sphinx here on the Chariot card, as well as the animals on the Moon card, you know. And I did mention beavers, otters, and foxes before. So if you see certain animals, this person is sending you those animals. Okay, like they're communicating to you, or they're communicating with you through those animals. And I feel like I did say something like that during the channeling, but with the 6 of Wands card. I feel like they're gonna want to show you off, and they're gonna feel like they're like a king in a parade when you agree to be in a relationship with them. They're gonna get a little cocky about that, you know. They're gonna be like, oh my god, finally, yes, this person is mine. You know, that's the sort of energy that I'm getting with them. And I am also noticing that we have repeating numbers, because we have 8 and 8, and we have 6 and 6. So 88, 66, 86, 68. Could be important numbers, or it could be like your life path number 6 or number 8. This person could be, or it could be like months, days, or you know, like maybe 8th month could be August, right? So there's that. Yeah, I feel like that is all I have for you. I hope I didn't forget anything. But yeah, just to emphasize it again, please. I just heard use protection. Yeah, this person feels some type of way about your body, and they want to they want to treat your body with kindness, is what I'm going to say, okay? But yeah, just please remember. I'm hearing use protection again. Please remember to use protection. But you know, like, do some protective work, protect your energy, protect yourself. Don't indulge negative, toxic people, because there are blockages on your way to this person. And yeah, I feel like that is the main takeaway from this reading. Protect yourself and your energy. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else for you, pile number 4, so I hope you were able to enjoy this. I hope this brought you something. I hope you took something out of this. And just know that this person is really excited to meet you. This person is, like, going to be really in love with you. And yeah, I'm happy for you. Okay. Stay safe out there. Take care of yourself. Protect yourself. And comment, like, and subscribe. And I thank you so much for clicking on this reading. And I hope I can see you in my next one. But if not, that's fine. But maybe there are going to be more messages for you sometime later. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. And I'll be sending you off on your day. I hope your day goes well. Goodbye. Until the next time.